Welcome back to my channel Luxury Drive Car. Today, we have something truly special, an in-depth look at the 2025 Noble M600. This is not your average supercar, it's a raw, unfiltered, driver-focused machine that laughs in the face of modern electronic assists. Noble has always been about pure driving pleasure, and the latest M600 continues that tradition with a vengeance. So, buckle up, because we're about to dive into what makes the 2025 Noble M600 one of the last true analog supercars in a world rapidly embracing electrification and automation. First, let's talk about the heart of the beast, the engine. The 2025 M600 retains the brutal twin-turbocharged 4.4-liter V8 from Yamaha, the same powerhouse that propelled its predecessors. But Noble has taken things up a notch. This refined version now delivers an earth-shattering 675 horsepower and 820 Newton-meters of torque, making it even more ferocious on the road and track. The power-to-weight ratio is absolutely insane, thanks to the car's lightweight carbon fiber and tubular steel construction. Speaking of weight, the M600 tips the scales at just under 1,200 kilograms. That's lighter than most modern supercars, which means performance is blistering. We're talking about a 0 to 60 miles per hour time in under 3 seconds and a top speed of over 225 miles per hour. But numbers only tell half the story. What really sets the M600 apart is how it delivers this power. Unlike most modern supercars packed with digital safety nets and driving assists, the M600 is proudly old school. There's no traction control, no stability management, just you, the car, and the road. That might sound intimidating, but for true driving purists, it's an absolute dream. This is a car that rewards skill, precision, and bravery. It forces you to be engaged with every input: steering, throttle, braking. It all matters. Let's talk about the transmission. While many manufacturers are ditching manuals in favor of dual-clutch automatics, Noble sticks to its guns. The M600 features a 6-speed manual gearbox, allowing full driver control and engagement. Each shift feels mechanical and deliberate, adding to the car's raw driving experience. This is a rare breed in today's market, and that's exactly why enthusiasts love it. Moving on to the chassis and suspension setup, Noble has fine-tuned the double wishbone suspension with 8-inch dampers, giving the M600 razor-sharp handling. The feedback through the unassisted hydraulic steering is nothing short of phenomenal. Every bump, every turn, and every ounce of grip is communicated directly to the driver, making it one of the most connected driving experiences available today. And let's not forget about the brakes. The M600 is equipped with high-performance carbon ceramic brakes, ensuring immense stopping power. But remember, without electronic assists, the braking performance is entirely dependent on your skill. Trail braking into corners, managing weight transfer, it's all part of the exhilarating experience that this car demands. Now, let's talk about the design. While the M600 isn't about flashy looks, its design is all about function. The 2025 model gets some minor aerodynamic tweaks, including a more aggressive front splitter and a redesigned rear diffuser, helping generate more downforce. The car's shape remains unmistakably nobly low, wide, and purposeful. The bodywork is crafted entirely from carbon fiber, ensuring both strength and lightness. Step inside, and you'll see that the cabin is a no-nonsense affair. There are no giant infotainment screens, no digital gimmicks, just a beautifully crafted, driver-focused interior. Leather, Alcantara, and exposed carbon fiber dominate the cockpit. The seats are snug, designed to keep you planted during aggressive cornering. The analog dials and minimalist dashboard remind you that this car isn't about distractions, it's about driving. However, Noble has made slight refinements for 2025, offering better ergonomics, improved seat comfort, and a few modern touches like an optional Apple CarPlay-equipped infotainment system, although most owners will likely ignore it in favor of the intoxicating soundtrack of the V8 engine. Now, the big question: how does it feel to drive? In one word, visceral. The M600 doesn't coddle you, it challenges you. The throttle response is razor sharp, and the twin turbos deliver power in a way that demands respect. The lack of electronic aids means you feel every ounce of the car's potential, and if you push it too hard, it will bite back. But when you get it right, or when you find that perfect balance between grip, throttle, and steering, the reward is unparalleled. It's a car that makes you a better driver. There's also a unique feature that sets the M600 apart: the adjustable power setting. Unlike modern supercars with various drive modes controlled by electronics, the M600 has a physical rotary switch on the dashboard, allowing you to choose between 450, 550, and 675 horsepower. This isn't about fuel efficiency or comfort, it's about letting the driver decide how much raw power they can handle. But let's address the elephant in the room: how does the M600 stack up against modern supercars? On paper, it might seem outdated compared to hybridized monsters like the Ferrari SF90 or the all-wheel drive precision of a Porsche 911 Turbo S, but the Noble isn't trying to compete with them, it's doing its own thing. In an age where supercars are becoming more digital and less engaging, the M600 stands as a testament to pure driving. Of course, with a car like this, there are compromises. It's not as luxurious as a McLaren, not as technologically advanced as a Lamborghini, and definitely not as easy to drive as an Audi R8. But that's exactly why enthusiasts love it. This is a car for people who don't want the computer to do the work for them. It's for those who want a machine that challenges them every time they get behind the wheel. Now, let's talk about the price. The 2025 Noble M600 isn't cheap, but compared to other supercars offering this level of performance, it's a relative bargain. Prices start at around $300,000, which, considering the bespoke craftsmanship and exclusivity, makes it one of the most exciting analog supercars you can buy today. And that brings us to the final verdict: should you buy one? If you're the kind of driver who values pure, unfiltered performance over luxury and convenience, then absolutely. The Noble M600 isn't about chasing numbers or impressing onlookers, it's about the thrill of driving. It's a car that reminds us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. As the automotive world shifts towards electrification and automation, the M600 stands defiant to a last hurrah for the analog supercar. So, if you have the means and the skill to handle it, this might just be one of the most rewarding cars you'll ever own. What do you think about the 2025 Noble M600? Would you take this over a modern, tech-laden supercar? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more epic car content. Until next time, keep driving. Please subscribe my channel and share with like.